The project Digitization of Special Makeup Effects is a one-year project we developed here at the XR Lab. We had two partners in the project. The first one being MimicFX, which focused on special makeup effects, and the second one was FabLab, which offers a platform for 3D sculpting in virtual reality. Hello, I'm Matthijs van Veem. I'm the head of the Saxion XR Reality Lab. In the project, we aim to move MimicFX traditional workflow to a digital one. Within the project, we had three parts. First, we explored the digital scanning of actors. The second part was digital sculpting, both on the desktop and in virtual reality. And the third part was 3D printing of molds, so that we can use them to create prosthetics.
My name is Rogier Samuels. I own a company called MimicFX. And it's a company that specializes in special makeup effects and creature design. And I thought, is there a way where we can digitize some of the steps that I do to speed things up, to make it more environmental friendly? You know, there's a lot of waste in my industry. And what program are we going to use to sculpt?
My name is Emmy Kersen. I am instructor and designer at FabLab Enschede. It's a digital makerspace for students within Saxion, but also for other research groups like XR Lab. My role in this project was doing research on different rapid prototyping methods and 3D scanning methods to see how we can combine those into creating a better digital workflow for MimicFX or for other special makeup artists.
I wanted to see if we could take an actual prosthetic makeup that was made for another actress, scan it, scan another actress's face, and then digitally manipulate the prosthetic to fit around the second actor's face, and then make a digital mold and print that.
Okay, with what kind of production method can we reproduce this 3D model? And thereon we tested 3D printing and CNC cutting or resin printing or FDM printing, so regular 3D printing with filaments.
My name is Minnie Klaas. I'm a student at Saxion Hogeschool in Enschede. Here I study creative media and game technologies. I was the model for some scans with 3D scanners.
Then we made the step, wouldn't it be interesting to scan in a person and see if we can get the same details if it would have been a live cast. So yeah, we scanned in the physical object. We used the Miracle Pro and we used the Einscan Pro. So while you're scanning, you're creating a point cloud, and those points are then converted into a mesh, and then you can change the mesh in other software programs. It was interesting to see that we could achieve high levels of detail with the FDM printing, even though we did not really expect that.
The Miracle Pro was definitely a lot better when it came to organic things, and with the Einscan Pro was a lot better when it came to like static things.
If I do a traditional live cast, I'm using silicone rubbers, I'm using plastic bandages, but once you've used them, that's it. You can't really reuse it, you cannot recycle it, so you throw it away. So there's a lot of waste. And if you do a scan, there's no waste, it's all digital.
My main task for Project Kim was to compare different workflows of different sculpting methods. And I really liked working with clay. It was a really nice experience to work with. It was complicated. It took me the longest to make the physical sculpt. It definitely is something I would recommend to everybody who wants to sculpt but never has done it traditionally before. I think it does teach me a lot about like how I approach certain things, different techniques, and yeah, it also gives me a different perspective on how to do digital sculpting. I compared traditional sculpting with sculpting digitally. For this I use the software ZBrush and FabLab in VR, which is very intuitive compared to digital sculpting, as if you're standing next to the sculpt.
My name is Dorothea Stragados and I am the brand and community manager for FabLab. FabLab is a 3D modeling application that's primarily focusing on VR interactions. And we were connected to this project through Saxion University. And special effects makeup art is a very interesting use case for us. So our aim with FabLab basically is to make 3D asset creation faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable. It could replace even industry standard software such as ZBrush. In the sculpting process, we learned that ShapeLab is easy to use. It can be a cheaper alternative and easy to learn method compared to other methods.
I get used to it quite quickly, but you just have less control of the model itself. At least that's my experience with it.
As we're closing up the project, we have some very nice results, although we still need to do a lot of work to implement it into the MimicFX workflow. It's really a good groundwork for continuous innovation and to make the workflow more efficient.
It has to be fast, it has to be good, it has to be environment friendly, cost effective, 4 things actually. So it's definitely, yeah, I wouldn't say for everything, but for a lot of things it's the future.